Long time no see everyone, it's your old mate Jacargon back at it again, this time with a room and wardrobe tour. So it has been a couple of weeks, yes, I'm sorry, I got very caught up riding my bicycle a lot and actually doing a lot of live streams for it. So if you like cycling and IRL streams, be sure to check out my stream if that's your thing. It's kind of fun and I have been doing that a lot, so I did run out of time to make a video last week. I am sorry about that. For today's video, I have had a couple of people ask about seeing my wardrobe and I guess how everything is set up, so I figured I would make that happen. It's gonna be a bit interesting because I'm using the camera without this microphone, so it is gonna sound a bit off. I apologize in advance, but you do get a look at how things are set up. It's not where I want it, but I have ideas for where it would ideally be in future, but for now, I'm pretty stoked with where it's at. As always as well, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. There are a lot of people that watch the videos and are not subscribed. Hey, and that'd be kind of cool. You could get these videos straight into your little like bell notification thing. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I think that'd be pretty fantastic. I've been trying to do that more often to myself because YouTube has such a weird home display page that I just don't see the people that I follow, or sorry, I'm subscribed to's posts, and I have to go to their pages directly to find and be like, wow, they've posted like 3 or 4 videos. Why hadn't it told me? I don't know. So let's get into it. Okay, so beginning with the room tour, this is my bedroom. It's a lot larger than the last one, for sure. And as such, I can fit a lot more things in. There's my bed, bedside table, stream bag, chest of drawers. There's built-in wardrobe there, computer setup, books, manga, games. I guess there's maybe like 1 DVD in there. And then my clothing rack. Not really much else to describe. I've got a few posters up that friends have made or that I've gotten from various places. This is my computer setup slash streaming setup. Maybe I'll do a video that goes a bit more in depth on what happens there, but yeah, it's pretty cozy. It's just much bigger than my last room. If I had a video of that other room, I'd put it up, or maybe a photo, I'll put it up, and this space definitely did not exist. So I'm a very big fan. But let's move to the meat and potatoes of the video, the wardrobe tour. So specifically, I wanted something that I could be using a lot more and have the clothes a bit more on display than having them sort of tucked away. So that's why I got this rack from, I think it's Kmart. Maybe cost me $50, $60. But here I generally have the clothes that I try and wear day to day, bar pants, as well as all my shoes. You can see at the top, there are some of the Ricks. I'm currently wearing the Mastodons that usually go in the middle, as you can see there. And then down here I have my Docs, primary sneakers, the Veja hiking sneakers, the other pair of Docs, and my Vans. As for what's on the rack itself, we've got old mate Kiyotori there, who's, you know, keeping out watch for all of us. Headphones, bags, some jewelry, which I will do a tour of. It's all pretty cheap jewelry, but some people would like to see it. So the way I have this sorted out is initially I wanted it to be more, here's a few clothes that I want to wear throughout the week. And so I'm going to put them there so there's very few and I actually want to wear them as much as possible. But over time, it's become more, the long clothes go here with the shorter shoes, and then the shorter clothes go here with the pair of boots below. There was no real other way to make it so that the longer clothes wouldn't hit or drape over the shoes. And in that closet there, it's not tall enough, and I'll show you briefly. So in this closet here, it's not tall enough. So down here, you can see that a lot of these are almost touching the ground. And I want to avoid that from happening with nicer clothes. So back to the shelf and the way I've got it sorted. We've got a Rick shirt, CDG double button shirt, a CDG on plus shirt, Uniqlo overshirt, Uniqlo stand collar, it's corduroy. Here's a pair of pants that I actually got dry cleaned recently. And this is one of them. I haven't actually worn these pants since, but I've just been keeping them on the rack for good measure. Monkey Time singlet. This is actually a new piece that I haven't made a video on yet. So to be continued. Random Identities jacket, bomber jacket. And here come the longer clothes. So we've got a ground wire Yohji Yamamoto long wide top, the Julius hooded medieval number. Another new item. This is the Julius long shirt. Here is another new item, and this is the Uniqlo raincoat. So I try and go through these as kind of often as I can. Usually I'll spend a week or so wearing like 1 or 2 items, and if someone mentions something or if I like think, hey, I haven't given this love, I'll try and rotate that in as much as possible. Same with shoes, up and down. I try and wear everything as much as I can, but usually I go through phases of just wearing one thing for a week, as is pretty normal. I think that's just how it is. So let's move to chest of drawers. Here is basically t-shirts, underwear, bottoms, and misc. So up top, I've got it sorted with, here is just black shirts. Currently a bit empty because a lot of them are really dirty from sweating all over them. But they're just plain black shirts for the most part. In here is white or other color. There is also a long sleeve here as well. In here we've got pants. We've got the Yohji site pants, Rick Pod shorts, the Villa denim, and also a new pair that will be in a video to come. There's more pants elsewhere, but these are the, how do I say, not wide pants, but long pants that can fit in here without any trouble. Underwear drawer, you don't want to see in there. And then down here is just some more misc things. There's a couple of pairs of shorts, my Columbia jersey. This is, I'm selling. This is stream merch. Like I just have kept it because it's nostalgic for my stream. And then the Hypercore pants, which I still don't know what to do with. Moving to the wardrobe. It's really, really nice having something like this, but mainly it's being used for storage. As you can see, there's a suitcase there. This is all stuff that needs to go somewhere else, or at least half of it does. But because of lockdown, I haven't been able to move it. Dirty clothes basket. On this side, not super interesting, but I've got my yukata from Japan that I only wore like a couple of times over there. My Plus J winter jacket, which it's getting warm. It's not going to get any use. This is a large coat top outerwear thing that I never did a video on because I haven't really liked it. And I've promised it to my sister, but we've actually been in lockdown so long, she hasn't gotten it yet. My Punk Drunkers jacket that I love, I just can never figure out what to wear or when to wear it. And then I've got this Persona 4 high school uniform that I commissioned off a friend to make for a convention. Never actually worn it because of just difficulties at the convention and how I got it, but it's there. Maybe one day I'll bring it out. Here are what clothes that I actually do wear. This is a pile of longer, wider pants. Here are a couple more pairs of just regular pants, including the 3/4 Monkey Time, and these are the undercover knee-rip jeans. Here are the thinner pod shorts, a couple of long sleeves on top as well. Then we have hoodies, the Julius zip-up, undercover, noisemaker hoodie, the Hypercore hoodie. This is the Random Identities knitted sweater, and I think back in that pile is the John Elliott hoodie as well. This pile of clothes that Yoshi is sleeping on is basically stuff that I have. I've sold a couple of these items, waiting on pickup post-lockdown, but things I'm just not sure what to do with. Like I've got a couple of Punk Drunkers pieces, my Uniqlo straight leg jeans that I just never wear, and then just like all these hats that I just haven't shown really any of y'all because I just don't often wear the colored hats anymore. But they're there. A couple of beanies too that I should definitely add to a video, and then just more storage. So that's really how everything is set up in this room. There's not too much by the way of coordination really, but I do like to keep things in a nice display. Ideally, I would have a larger room that I could maybe have a second clothes rack, and that clothes rack would have, as I said earlier, maybe some specific pieces that I want to be wearing or focusing on to try and build outfits around. Rather than having them all just like in a pile like this, it can seem a bit cluttered and I do not have a lot of space. I feel like I have a lot of clothes now and that's just how it's getting, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's my room and wardrobe tour. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a much nicer room. I have to keep reiterating that because the last room I was in basically just fit the bed. The clothing rack was like in a corner, the desk was against a wall, and there was about enough space that I could lie down on the floor, but not go like this. That was the only space I had. I'm used to sleeping in small rooms, but that one was too small and also barely had any light coming into it. So it got a bit grim. But hope you enjoyed the tour. Upcoming, we do have the latest haul from Japan. Anyway, I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate the messages I've been getting. Lots of very nice people, lots of suggestions, and I really do hope you'll keep coming in with those as well. So until next time, take care of yourselves, wear a mask, get vaccinated if you can, and as always, don't do anything I do, except if it's being vaccinated, because I want to go outside and do stuff. Until next time.